In this video, I'm going to go through indents. So first I just want to discuss the ruler. So the gray area on the ruler is the margin. The white area is the document area. That's where you would set your tab settings. Then you have these indent markers. So you have a top triangle, a bottom triangle, and the bottom triangle actually has a box attached to it. That box is considered a left indent marker. It will move both the triangles at the same time. And then on the right hand side you have a bottom triangle, and that will actually set your indent on your right margin. So indents are used to temporarily change your margin settings or to give you an indent on a paragraph. So I'll just show you based on this paragraph that I have here in the center of this document. So I'm down 2 paragraphs in the document actually. I'm just going to get on the box part of the indent marker, and you'll notice it's saying left indent, and I'm going to drag that into the 1-inch tick mark. I'm going to do the same thing on the right side, on the right indent marker, and I'm going to drag that to the 5.5-inch mark. So you'll see what I've done is actually just indented the paragraph by 1 inch left and right. I'm going to undo that. If I want to indent the first line of a paragraph, I will drag the top indent marker into the white area. So you're always going into the white area with your indent. If you go out to the gray area, you are giving your document a negative indent. That's not what you want to be doing. So you'll notice the first line of this paragraph, this top paragraph, has now been indented. So if I want to indent the whole document, I would select the entire document and then indent my first line of my paragraphs. One of the things you have to be aware of is this title is centered. I want it centered from the margin, not from the indent marker. So just watch when I drag that back to the margin. You see the text is moving back just a little bit. So make sure you do not have indent markers on your headings that have been centered. I have moved my mouse so it's on the bottom triangle on the left hand side. So I'm not down on the box, I'm actually on the triangle, and you'll see the word hanging indent. Now I'm going to drag that to the 1/2-inch mark, and you'll notice how everything other than the first line is indented. And you would normally see this when you're using bullets. So I'm just going to turn this off so you can see. When I turn bullets on, you'll see you have the hanging indent. So the bullet is hanging out, and then the rest of the paragraph is indented. And you can increase and decrease the space between the bullet and the text by just dragging the hanging indent marker. So if I want more space, I just drag it. Less space, drag it back. So I want to indent this entire document with a first line indent, so I'm going to select the whole thing. Notice I didn't select the title. I'm going to go into the paragraph dialog box, and you'll see you have the option of left, right, and special. In the special area, you can choose first line or hanging. You can't have both on at the same time. You have to have one or the other. So I'm going to choose first line by 1/2 inch. And then I'm going to click OK. And there you go. Every paragraph has now been indented a 1/2 inch.